Hello, I thought I'd make a quick vlog. And, I just keep getting the feeling that people are really harping on the fact that Jesus will be taught in the schools. And this is true. We are not backing down. We are not backing down. Before I get into why I'm not backing down as to Jesus is being taught in schools, I just want to say that the whole point, one of the biggest points of the schools is to respect the lives and the children, students, as they get older, their families, and the community. And so world religions will be taught. But I believe truly in my heart of hearts that this is a plan from Jesus. And it shows you that he's about humanity. Humanity. And, his message is of love. His message is to give selflessly to others. His message is it's not to be poor, but to accept where you are right now. And, he wants everyone to be prosperous, to have a prosperous life. And with a proper education, and, lots of support, it's a good start. It is a very, very good start. So, and to learn values like, sharing is good, and respecting your elders, and not gossiping, learning to respect the privacy of other people, and learning that at a young age so that we can finally stop the invasion of privacy. It's just nonstop. Like, people, you can't even go into a work office without at least one or two people trying to figure out what you're all about and where you were from and what to judge you. To judge you. And how to coping skills, how to live, how to deal with life's challenges, and how to deal with setbacks, and how to be a good person. Now, I know that's going to be a tricky word, to be a good person. Those are tricky words. What does it mean to be a good person? This is one of Marissa's men stepping in, because we are not saying that you have to be Roman Catholic, but we will teach Roman Catholic values at the schools. And we do believe that the Roman Catholics are trying very hard to make sure that people grow up happy, healthy, and productive members of society. Yeah. And that's a pretty good person. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, but yeah, and I'm not backing down, If you question it, maybe you should watch, the chosen. It shows you like what Jesus was about, his life story, all that. And you can dig deeper and find out a little more for yourself. Jesus was not the enemy. Jesus is not the enemy. Jesus came for humanity. And he spread peace, love, how to live a good, clean life. And I'm sure we can all agree that parents want their children to grow up living a good, clean life. And we believe that's true. We believe it's true that parents want their children to grow up living a good, clean life. And that's what the schools would be promoting. So, I don't want to hear that, well, transgenders may be offended or gays may be offended. They're welcome there. They're welcome in the schools, They're welcome to come into the schools and be treated with respect, love, and consideration. Like every other student will be treated. They're welcome to come into the schools. But we will not be teaching their agendas. Well, they may not have the agendas, but their ideologies. We're not going to teach that. And, I know people who are satanic or atheists may say, well, they don't want anyone teaching their kids about Jesus or that he's divine. But it's going to happen in my schools. That's just the way it is. Your child or your adolescent will be treated with respect. But you're not going to get out of learning about Jesus. The students will not be able to get out of it. Because it's central to the school. And we're not going to have part of the school learning the values that Jesus taught, and the other part of the school not learning them at all. That would put everyone at odds. And so everyone who attends these schools will have to partake in everything related to Jesus and Roman Catholicism. Yes. So you don't get a choice if you go to my schools. But as I said before, there's lots of copycat schools that will be around, and, there'll be choices. There will be choices, and we are telling everyone there will be choices, but the specific methods we are using, some of them will be patented and only available at Mercer schools. Okay. Yes. I don't know what those are, but okay. Yes. Mercer doesn't know yet, but she'll know everything. So that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is and the way it will be. These schools are honoring humanity, honoring young minds, the parents, the communities, and the countries as a whole, and the world and all humanity. So, it's very important that um, we conduct the schools the same way everywhere. Wherever in the world you find one of my schools, you can walk in, you should be able to walk in and know that you are in one of my schools. One of Jesus' schools, not mine, one of Jesus' schools. And that they're learning the same things as someone somewhere else in another part of the world. So that's just what I wanted to come on and talk about, because I know it's radical sometimes, to think, wow, now people are going to shove, or force feed us Jesus Christ. I'm not. But these schools were inspired by Jesus. He's made the plan. I'm just the messenger. And he has to be respected. He cared about humanity. He gave his life for humanity. He was here to save humanity. Now, whether or not you believe that is up to you. But his values are undeniably good. Alright, so on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. Alright, bye.